everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Friday night and we are at day 2 of virtual Vogue Knitting Live. I sometimes forget where I am. It's that kind of life we have here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And we're really glad that you're joining us tonight. If you are a regular fan of Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, we appreciate you coming back and seeing all the fun things we have to bring to you. And if you are a first time here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, whether it's because of Vogue Knitting Live or you just happen to find our page, we're happy that you're here as well. Yes, I think the Nitty Gritty Yarn Boy has something to say.
We have a technical glitch. We have to shut off for 1 second and then come back on. So we're going to leave the studio and we'll be right back.
Don't touch that dial.
Okay, we're back.
Are we back?
Yep.
Hi, everybody. It's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Please let us know that we are back live with you. A thumbs up would be great. And thanks for being here. Anna Maria just shared.
And please confirm that we have audio. We had a little technical glitch, which we quickly resolved. We just want to make sure the audio is working. Anna Maria Milani put the thumbs up. All right.
And look whose name is going in. Anna Maria Milani, name's going in there. Michelle Hirschfeld, your name is in.
Casey Harvey. Now that is an intro.
Who's Casey Harvey?
Perhaps somebody new.
Hi, Casey. If you're new, thank you. Yes, we have our own little trailer here. And if you are new, and I'm sure we're going to have some other new folks on tonight, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl is not just live on during Vogue Knitting Live, but every Monday night right here on Facebook at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can find us with our little half-hour show called Twisted Stitches. And we love putting Twisted Stitches out there for everybody. And I am here writing the names of people who are sharing our show.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty. Hi, everyone. Shared.
Hi.
Oh.
I was in the middle. Did you just interrupt me while I was talking? Did you just interrupt me? You should have been that quick to find the coffee this morning that you couldn't find.
Sorry.
Did anybody notice that I was in the middle of talking?
Midstream at that.
Like, boom. Smack me across the face, yarn boy. What was that all about?
All right, why don't you finish your sentence so I can continue?
Hi, Casey, and Casey shared.
All righty.
Well, Casey, do you know what it means when you share Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl? It means that your name goes into the sharing bucket.
Because
we give away free prizes for fans who love us and share our page. We like to love you right back. And so your name is now in the sharing bucket. So what's going on there, Mr. Yarn Boy?
Okay. Did you get Leslie Welsh Flaherty? Hi, everyone. Shared.
Is that the one you interrupted me for?
It might be the one. Heather Campbell sharing from Wawa, Ontario. Hello. Carolyn Noller. Hello from Virginia. Hello, Carolyn. And
hi, Carolyn.
Kelly Epsom Richards. Fun Time Friday. Anna Maria Milani. Hello, everyone.
For who is it a fun time? I'm sitting here listening to the Nitty Gritty Yarn Boy interrupt me. Oh, speaking of the Nitty Gritty Yarn Boy, I want to thank all of you who enjoyed my post this morning. That was a true situation. If you notice, Paul has everything that is important to him front and center. You could always tell when he puts things away in the pantry. We have chocolate sprinkles, and right below the chocolate sprinkles, we have chocolate syrup. And right next to the chocolate sprinkles, we have Cocoa Krispies
That's it.
and marshmallows. And I try to throw in something like the oatmeal on the side there, just to have something healthy in the house. But yeah, it was a very interesting day today.
Susan Meek, good evening, Paulette. I love that shawl. You have one on, and can't wait to hear more about it.
Yes, well, I am going to share more about it. Are there more comments
Yes.
we need to come? Okay, let's let Paul catch up on the comments so he doesn't lose his mind.
Anna Maria Milani, sorry I missed you yesterday.
We're sorry you missed us too.
But no worries, because we are always available on the replay. Anna Maria Milani just shared, of course. I think you caught that before when you wrote that. Anna Maria Milani gave us a thumbs up for audio last time. Casey Harvey, welcome back. Antoinette Kellum, good evening. Heather Campbell, waving emoji. And Heather Campbell confirms, yes, audio. Ginger Gidden Wine.
Whoa.
Weinzierl. Ginger Gidden Weinzierl. I think I got it. With a smiling face emoji. Casey Harvey, I hear you.
Casey, where are you from? I don't know if you're new to us, but I don't remember your name.
Lisa Valaquette, yes, all is good. Carolyn Noller, yes, hear you perfectly. And Jennifer Francis, share. Don't put that pen away just yet. And our friend Kitsy Demaray, hi from Cortland, New York.
Hi, Kitsy.
And you confirm that Casey Harvey shared before. Jennifer Francis, crying, laughing emoji face. Diane Carcello Carmichael, hello, happy Friday. And Jennifer Francis, your personal yarn boy. Bulging eyes emoji. Casey Harvey says sharing is caring. Yes, yes, yes.
So let me show you. Are we more?
Just a couple more. Almost there. Heather Campbell, gotta have priorities, Paul. Jamie Joy Morton, yarn talk, please. Ginger, get it. Laughing. Lila Foster, hi Friday. Ginger, okay. Yeah, got that right. Casey Harvey, hi from Long Island, New York. Okay, we're caught up. Come on.
Yes, we do our best to recognize the fans who have joined us. And so we get through those, and we have a very interactive show, whether it's Vogue Knitting Live or Twisted Stitches. We are here for our audience, and our audience loves to be interactive with us. And you also love to hear about yarn. So yes, we are going to talk with you about yarn. So I want to show you all before I talk about this, because many of you have been watching the sweater that I started last weekend, and we've got our front and our back done on this, and this is normal. And tonight the sleeves will be attached to the sweater, and I'm hoping to get this off my needles, meaning on the blocking mats for tomorrow. So yay, we have moved along with that. So you'll be seeing more about this sweater. It's called Enigma, and you'll be seeing more about that on the show in the future. Maybe by Monday we'll have that all ready for you to see. So yes, I'm wearing the Bojagi shawl. Yes, everyone has wanted to learn more about it. Can you see how lovely it is sparkling? Oh my gosh, this is just one of the most beautiful pieces ever. So this is actually one of the pieces that we're going to be offering at the retreat coming up at the end of February, which you can find on our website. But we created the Bojagi for this sample. This is not the yarn that that is part of the retreat, but we wanted to show you just how beautiful it shows. And oh my goodness, is it gorgeous.
The lighting above you is perfect. I can catch the sparkle.
Catch the sparkle in there.
Like we weren't able to do that before.
So let me tell you a little bit about the shawl, and then I'll show you some of the yarns. So it's a Bojagi is like the little wrapping. It's a Japanese term that they use for wrapping boxes. And so the designer
can't recall the designer's name at this very moment, created a shawl that to her reminded her of that. So it's an it's a boomerang. Let me see. No, it's an asymmetrical triangle. There you go. And so you start with, this would normally just be one color, but in here we decided to do the garter stitching and include the beads in it. And then you've got some slip stitches. And then the little, the flower or wrapping design, as you can see, has some cabling, just a small cable in there. And then you go back the other way and finish off with the stripes again. So the shawl could be created with just a solid color here and then the two colors here. So it can be created with or without the sequins. So let's come on over this way and I'll show you the yarns that we use for this. The yarns we're using are Art Yarns Merino Cloud. And the Merino Cloud is a it's an extra fine merino wool and cashmere from Italy. And then the beaded silken sequins is just that. It's 100% silk with glass beads and sequins in there. Sometimes there are just beads. Sometimes there are beads and sequins, like in this one. Sometimes she's got little brass beads. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at, I don't know if you can see the red ones up there, Paul, if you can stretch your arm up that high to show how gorgeous these colors are. And so we've got a huge variety of yarns by Art Yarns. And so what we did for this is we took this one. We took this, which is it's a club color. They're called club colors. So this one is called Tide Pools. We blended it with color 388 and then accented it with the accent beads for this color, which right now are eluding me. Oh, I know they're up there at the top. So we took one solid or tonal, one variegated, and one beads. And you'll find several of different combinations of colors on our website. Here's another blue. There's one, the blue and gray. This is called Reflections. Purples, gorgeous purples. If you like your neutrals, you know, you can mix colors however you want. And if you're new to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, you'll go to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com and you can look up Bojagi, or you can just search in the search bar Art Yarns, and you'll see all the different projects that use Art Yarns right there.
Casey Harvey, I'm from Long Island, New York.
Well, it's nice to have you here, Casey. So let me just show you a couple of other colors we've got, because I really do love these. And you've got the chartreuse with the chartreuse in white there, really pretty with the, it's kind of a greeny lemon. It's really an interesting color there. And like kind of like a kiwi, but not a kiwi. Excuse me, let me just grab something here. 1 minute. We have a needy little boy.
While you're doing that, and
you go, buddy.
Andy Donahue Gruber, hello from Brooklyn.
Hello from Brooklyn, Andy. How are you? We hope you're having a good time here with Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl.
Casey Harvey says, oh, that looks like Noro. And Anna Maria Milani, that is beautiful. Great to see the project in person. And Diane Caracello Carmichael, absolutely beautiful. Lila Foster, looking quite lovely this evening, especially liking the earrings.
Well, thank you. I wanted to wear something that would look really pretty and complement the colors in here. So just, you know, we've got the reds and some salmon colors and lots of different combinations. Again, you can purchase the kit with or without the beads. You know, we know that these are special. They add a little extra spark to your project, takes everything and takes it from ordinary to extraordinary, and
extraordinary,
just gives it a beautiful flair. So that is the Bojagi shawl. And while I'm here at Art Yarns, I'll show you a couple of other projects that we have on our website. This one is called the Hummingbird. And
Ginger is from Atlanta, Georgia.
nice. Friends who live in Atlanta. So the Hummingbird. And I'm just showing you a couple of different things that that we have on the website for Art Yarns. Again, we've incorporated the beaded silk and sequin throughout the pattern here so that you can see how lovely it looks. And there are sequins to go with just about every color. We've got, you can see up top here, just a variety of colors of the sequins that can be mixed. Now, not necessarily, they don't all have to be exact match to what you're working on. You know, you can put this blue and salmon here with the solid salmon, and that would give it some spark. Another pretty piece that uses the merino cloud is straight on the bias, and this is one of Iris Schreier's newest creations. Iris is the owner of Art Yarns, and I just really enjoyed working on this piece. And you can see how lovely with all the different changes in the pattern as you go along. This one's really fun. There's lots of slip stitching in here, and the slip stitches are vary throughout to create really pretty design work in here. You can see the little fleur-de-lis in this section. Then you've got some garter, and then there are squares. And then we go from squares to rectangles. Let me see if I can hold this up. There you go. That'll give you a better idea. So you can see how throughout this, and this is done with two hanks of ombres. So I happen to go with the grays and the pinks, and you work them alternately throughout the project. And then with this one, Iris, when she designed it, she put the sequins at the very end of the shawl so that when you're wearing it, the sequins show from the, you know, from the front of the piece. Personally, I like them interspersed where you can see them like in the garter stitching, and just about every of the patterns there's a garter stitch area, and it's really nice to put them in there so that they can be seen and they add sparkle throughout the shawl.
Donna Nahajlo, beautiful yarns, heart-eyed emoji with a yarn emoji. Jennifer Francis, beautiful, and Rita Johnson Cutterman. Hello from Eureka, California.
And then another of the Art Yarns designs that we, or Art Yarn Yarns Merino Cloud that we use, we put into Breathe in Hope by Casapinka. And if you've worked at Breathe in Hope, with Breathe in Hope, you remember these little striped areas, and in the stripes, we put the sequins in there, in that area. So again, it can be done, the project can be created with or without the sequins. We know that they're a little, they're just a beautiful addition to whatever it is you're creating. And you can buy the silk and sequins separately as well. So if you have a different yarn that you're working with and you want to add sequins to it, you can do that. For example, I'm just thinking here while I'm walking through, I'm going to grab this green and come here. And there is, oh, as a matter of fact, I have it right here. Harrio Fine, one of the colors, and this is Harrio Fine, is a Juniper Moon Farm alpaca and polyamide fingering weight yarn. And you can use the sequins in something like this as well. So these are beautiful accompaniment to any project you make. Anna Maria, I believe, did a great, I think it was you, Anna Marie, did the Showstopper shawl, which was really very, very pretty, that has a whole, the sequins go right along the border of the whole shawl. That Showstopper is on our website. It's beautiful.
a great little project that you can do. You can also mix it here, something like this. So just for your edification, this is Art Yarns at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. And our search bar is really great if you just put the name of, whatever you can remember about it, Art Yarns, Merino Cloud, and you can find it that way. What I'll also do is we encourage you to put your comments in the comment section. Paul does read them as he can, but if we get too many comments, what I do is, well, even if we don't, I go back after the show and I will address every comment and every question. So if you would like more information about something, I will then add the link to my response of your comment.
Rochelle Worth Price, that Harry Fine is so soft.
It is. It's beautiful. As a matter of fact, we'll transition over to Harry Fine and we'll tell you about our we finished one knit along and started the next one, but the knit along that we just finished was our January knit along, and we did this really beautiful deja vu. It was our December knit along. Yeah, it was the deja vu capelet. So you can see this was created with all Harry Fine. You can stay there, Paul. I'll grab some yarns from here. We used Harry Fine and Nuna. So this one happens to be mine, and I chose the two greens and the yellow. I was in a sunflower mood and I got exactly what I wanted from this. So Deja Vu was a combination of slip stitches to create this design and some stranded color work in here. It's really not difficult at all. We had a fabulous time, and some of the all of the projects that are coming out of this knit along are just so beautiful, and everyone was really impressed with this yarn. It's soft. The project is knitted on a size 8 needle, so it goes really fast and it gives you a very open effect in here. If you're a taller person, you can add rows in your and the pattern tells you all this. The notes in the pattern tells you all this, that you can add extra rows in the plain sections between each change.
Casey Harvey, Harry Fine and Nuna. Never thought to pair those.
Yeah, I mean, and they're really beautiful. They have, they're both, let's see, this one is alpaca and polyamide. And then here you have wool, silk, and viscose. And interestingly enough, when I found this pattern, I actually had this pattern in my favorites for a long time because I wanted to create this for myself. And but I never really looked closely at the pattern. It was just the design that caught my eye each time. And what I decided I was going to do, when I decided I was going to put this in as a knit along, I looked at the yarns, which I always do, to see, okay, so what will I have that's similar, that, or if not the same, that we can work with and that would give us the same effect at the end. And believe it or not, they used Harry Fine and Nuna in the original pattern. 1 second, hon. And then, but interestingly, what they did was they used the Nuna for the main colors and the Harry Fine for the accent color. But what we found, and I reversed them because I felt that you would get more use of the two bigger skeins by using it this way, and it works out perfectly. So you'll find this is the Deja Vu on our website. Yes, Paul.
Francine Kaplan-Fell, I would like to talk to you later about that shawl you had on and pick colors.
No problem. Thank you for asking. What we'll do is I'll give, so who's that person?
That is Francine Kaplan-Fell.
Okay, so Francine, if you message me with your phone number, we'll set up a time where we can FaceTime, and I'll walk you through the studio, and we'll pick out some colors I'll lay them down. We'll see what works best for you.
Dina Justice, now I want to make that too. I need more time, LOL. You know what to do, Dina.
Yeah.
Maria Brandt, hi, happy Friday.
Hi, Maria, and thank you. Yes, you know, we're very lucky. We've been choosing some really great projects and kits and patterns to work with. And so we did our first knit along in December, and we are now in the just beginning our second knit along, which right now for all of our new followers here, we're working on the golden hour shawl that was designed by Andrea Mowry. And so this is our knit along right now that we're working on. We just started on Wednesday night. There's lots of room in our Zoom room. We'd love to have you join us. And what we do is we have kit colors on the website that you can choose from. But if you prefer to change those colors, all you need to do is give us a call, send us a message, and just like we're going to do with our other fan, we're happy to walk you through the studio and help you choose the colors that work best for you.
And how do they sign up, Nitty Gritty?
Okay, you just go to our website at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com and look for, this is called the January Chill Buster. January Chill Buster. And I've learned that if you just put in January, you're going to find it. So you go there and everything is included right in the description. So read the description clearly. All the instructions are there. Once you sign up and we send your yarn to you, we send it to you along with the instructions for the Zoom calls. And then we meet on Wednesday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern and on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern for an hour or so. Tomorrow morning, by the way, we'll be ending about 5 minutes before because we're on for Vogue Knitting Live at 11 o'clock. So we are on for our knit along at 10, and then I've got Vogue Knitting at 11.
Okay, Francine Kaplan-Fell says thank you. And Jennifer Francis, so excited about the KAL. And Dina Justice, join us. We are fun.
We are fun. That's right, Dina, you're on the knit along. We are having a good time. We are having a fun time.
Jennifer Francis says 7 p.m., I think.
7 p.m. Yeah, we do. We meet at 7 p.m. for our knit alongs. Eastern, yes. 7 p.m. for the knit alongs and on Saturdays at 10 a.m. And we have 4 weeks, and I knitted mine ahead of time just because I wanted to be sure that I like to know what you're going to experience. And I started working on this just to kind of get a head start. And wow, it just moved so quickly that before I knew it, it was done. So love it. I really, really do love it. And we're using another Mirasol yarn for this. It's called Huni. And this is a worsted weight yarn. So it's a nice warm shawl. And we, what was I going to say about it? I don't remember. Worsted weight yarn. Oh, so what I was going to say, we went from, this real soft featherweight to something that's nice and warm and cuddly. So we're working on that.
Rita Johnson Cotterman, I'm loving the golden hour shawl. I'm slow but excited. Work gets in the way of this wonderful addiction. Smiling emoji. Kelly Kohlhofer, busy weekend. Thank goodness Monday is a holiday. And Jennifer Francis, right.
I don't even know about holidays anymore because I work every day, but that's okay with me because I always want to be here for you. Today I was helping one of our knit along folks with their project, and I'm really glad he was able to get that straw straightened out. So we're caught up on questions
for the moment.
Cool. All right. So let me I want to bring some other things out. Something that one of my favorite yarns that we don't talk a lot about is Painted Sky. And I just love the way the colors move in Painted Sky yarn. And this was another we did when we created the night shift shawl here. We knitted it up in Noro Ito for a heavier weight. This is an Aran weight, and this is 100% wool.
And we also knitted it in Painted Sky, which is a superwash Australian wool. And I just love these colors, and I love the way they blend, and the feel of this yarn is just so nice to work with. This is a worsted weight, and you can see how the colors move really nicely. And we've got a great variety of colors. If you look at our website, you'll just search for Painted Sky, and you'll see all the different colors that we have available. And some of the original ones that we put up are no longer being made, but there are some amazing new colors that have come out in place of it. For example, there was one of the original colors was called Santorini, and it was a soft blue. It was kind of like this, but didn't have that vibrant color running through it, that periwinkle. But now they come with Aruba blues, and just look at how beautiful those colors are.
Jennifer Francis, so pretty, heart-eyed emoji.
Yeah, this is really great yarn. It's a great yarn. As I said, it's a superwash Australian virgin wool, and you have 218 yards on it. This works beautifully for sweaters. You'll find some sweaters on our website using Painted Sky. There's a beautiful Aurora wrap, just some really, really great things. And another project that's one of those quick, easy, universal projects, oops, is this great herringbone knitted with using 3 skeins of Painted Sky. And I just love the way the design works, and you're alternating colors throughout, so you can see how pretty those colors flow through. And then we go up to the blues here.
Like a peacock.
So this has been really very, very popular. So I thought I'd share that with you. And then the night shift shawl.
Carolyn Sommerfeld, can you remind us of the green color work poncho and its name?
Yes. The green is called Deja Vu, like deja vu all over again. So I should have written that down for you. There you go. I meant to label that before the show started. It's Deja Vu. And I'm happy to help you customize colors if you'd like. There's a variety of colors out there, but if there's something that you see that you would rather put together, we're happy to work with you on that as well.
Sweet, thank you.
You are welcome. So I was going to show them while we're working. I don't know what happened to, oh, there it is. So we got some pocket shawls here. That pocket shawls have been very popular this year. He's laying on my sweater. I hope he doesn't get a pin in his butt. Pocket shawls have been very popular. And, you know, I think maybe it's got something to do with COVID, because they kind of make you feel really toasty and warm. And so I've put 2 different patterns on our website. This one is knitted with Louisa Harding Amatola Grande. And so this is a combination of, you know, just a combination of some slip stitches, seed stitches, and stockinette. And really, what I really like most about this is the way the yarn works with it. You know, the way the colors flow through. It's really very rich looking. There's a lot of, we have several color combinations on the website, but this one is, this is called Silver Bridge. And every time you order a kit from Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, it comes with the yarn for that you choose for colors, and in your size, if there's a size option. The pattern is always included in print. And if you want it electronically, I can email it to you as well. But I feel that, you know, it's really just nice. And most of us are going to download and print our patterns anyway. So I send it to you in print, and you get a Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl project bag. So our bags are included with every kit that you order. So this again is called the Silver Bridge. And this is our Cozy Cables pocket shawl. And this one's my favorite. Just because, I don't know, I just loved it. This is your Cozy Cables. And let me tell you a little bit about Cozy Cables and the yarn that we use for this, because I am a big fan of this yarn. And, you know, there are people who like the twisted fibers and those who like chainettes. I like them all. As long as a yarn feels good in my hands, I'm happy. And this is knitted with Fulu. Fulu is another, well, I've got a lot of Mirasols here tonight. I didn't even realize that. Fulu is a yarn from Peru, from the Mirasol company. And this is a baby alpaca, extra fine merino wool, and polyamide blend. And there are 274 yards in the worsted weight skeins. And you can see the little chainette in there, but it just knits up so soft and snugly. And I really do love it. So this
Andy
is
Donahue Gruber says, love that one. And Jennifer Francis, so cozy, double heart emojis. And Rita Johnson Cutterman, love the cozy cable. Might have to make this next.
This is a nice one. This one is really nice. I love it. And I have been known to come down into the studio and grab it and wear it because when I'm chilly upstairs, because it just keeps my neck warm enough.
Jennifer Francis, can we see the back, please?
There you
Note the
go.
cabling.
Pretty cable. And the pocket's so easy. You know, pocket work. Gina Bates isn't on.
She's late.
She's late for a very important date. Gina's one of our fans who always gets here a little bit late, but she's working on this right now. And she found the pocket to be a lot easier than she thought it was going to be. It's lots of fun to do. So this is really very simple. You've got a seed stitch border followed by some stockinette, and your cable and your pocket is, you know, your pocket is inserted right between the cables.
Andy Donahue Gruber says that green is beautiful. Jennifer Francis, nice. And Danielle Stampful Greco, how many skeins does it take?
How many skeins of this did it take? Oh, trying to remember off the top of my head if it's 3 or 4. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Is it on the website?
It's on our website. It tells you how many, what the kit includes. So I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head. I can look it up. Hold on.
In the meantime, Carol Linola, such a fun pattern that repeats every 10 rows.
Yeah, you guys are so good at figuring that.
Danielle says, so beautiful. And Francine Kaplan-Fell, can I see the other pocket again, please?
The other pocket shawl?
Yeah.
Sure.
Rita Johnson Cotterman, what colors do you have for the pocket shawl?
Well, if for the cozy cable, honey, would you show her from the tan down to the bottom? So lots of, and they're all on the website. Three hanks of merino fulu, of Mirasol fulu.
How many was that?
3. So it takes 3 hanks. So yeah, there's, what did we say it was 274 yards?
Oh, Kitsy Demaray confirmed 3 skeins for pocket shawl.
Thanks, Kitsy. I have a lot of assistants here.
Rita Johnson Cotterman, thank you, Paul. You're a master.
Okay, so
I'd argue with you if I could.
So the other pocket shawl.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty, 3 skeins.
The other pocket shawl is this one. This is called Silver Bridge. And this is created for this project I use, and it's a bulky, this one is bulky.
Like the camera guy.
And yeah, so this is Louisa Harding Amatola Grande. Now that doesn't mean that you can't use the Silver Bridges pattern
and knit it with a different yarn if you like this type of yarn that we use in the cozy cables, because we have a bulky that is a Juniper Moon farm yarn. It's called Beatrix, and it's that same exact construction in a bulky weight that has let's see what our yards. So we've got merino wool, angora, and nylon on here at 109 yards. So you would leave, you'd need a little more. I'd want to adjust my needle size to what this pattern, to what no, because if you're using this yarn for this shawl, this calls for a worsted weight. So it's going to be a little bit heavier, but not too much. And you got 109 yards on this one. So we could probably figure that out for you to adjust your needle size and things like that. So just because if we have a pattern put together using one yarn and you want to do it with something else, you see another yarn that we have that's the same weight or different, you're certainly welcome to help. Well, we're more than happy to help you make some adjustments there. For example, one of the things that I did here was I took the descent cowl that was very popular, and instead of knitting it using DK weight, I knitted it using a worsted weight, and I used a Noro Silk Garden. And so the one that I created, actually, let me find the right way.
Francine Kaplan-Fell, is the yarn from Harding soft?
Yes, it's very soft. Hold on, I'll tell you the fiber content in a minute. And so this is what happens when you change the weight of a shawl. I have the looking for my knitting bag on the floor because I know it's here. I do have here it is. So you can stay right there, Paul. Just want to show the group here. This is the weight that the pattern calls for, a DK. And so here you can see it on my needles. And I knitted it in a worsted weight, and this was the result. So I happen to love the way this worked, and I'm really happy with it, but I'm going to be actually just as happy with this one as well. So just a little demonstration of changing the yarn weight to create a little different effect. Is there something I need to check?
I heard a noise upstairs, sounded like Oreo, but Oreo's downstairs, and he was looking up because he heard the noise also.
Okay, hold on a minute, please. Let me just get this information here for the person who asked about, is this soft? This yarn from Louisa Harding is an 80% wool, 20% silk. So it is a soft yarn. You can see it's got a little bit of halo to it. And it definitely has that silk feel to it. You can see the little glisten in there. So, you know that the silk is in it. And it's if I put the two together, if I put the two next to each other, the two different shawls, even though they both contain stockinette stitch, I find that personally, the Cozy Cable one is a little tighter knit and warmer. It has a little more extra warmth to it. And that could be because of the Angora in there.
Now, Jamie Joy Thorgmorton says, couldn't find the Cozy Pocket Shawl on your site, although Andy Donahue Gruber said, I just put in the search on the site and it came up. Danielle says, I agree. I love the drape. Rita Johnson Cotterman, would Noro work for the pocket shawl?
Absolutely. We'll talk about that. For the Cozy, actually, it would work for either one. And one of the yarns that I would recommend from Noro for either of them, if you want a softer feel, if you want that nice wool and that just 100% wool feel, like a Noro Ito, you could use Noro Ito for your pocket shawl. If you're going with a bulky, I would use Sweeto.
So the Sweeto and the Ito would work great for a more bulky shawl. And then a Kari.
Jamie is going to need your help. Can you take your phone and pull up the search feature on your website? Because she's on mobile and she doesn't see a search feature.
Okay, let me help you. So we'll go to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, which, wait a minute, let me get home. Let me go home. Okay, so if you're on my website, if you're on Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl,
Okay.
if you're at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, on the menu, whoopsie, your search bar comes right up. And then just put in Cozy Cable. And there it is. Click on it. And it brings up all the different colors available. What you do, the best way to navigate our website is to go to your color, hit the color here. And then if you're on mobile, that's how you're going to get to see it. You've got to go down to, if you want to, you can change colors here, but it's not going to tell you, not going to let you add it to your cart that way. So the best way to do it, if you're on mobile, is to just go color by color, tap the color, and then scroll back up to see that actual color. Okay, so your search bar is right by the menu.
Do that one more time.
Okay, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. You'll come to the home page like that when you put in our name, and then tap the lines next to the menu, and you'll get your search bar.
Great, thank you.
I hope that's helpful. And if it's not, send me a message, include your phone number, and I'll be happy to walk you through it.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Jamie says, aha, I was on a different Nitty Gritty. There's only one Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl.
That's very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of nitty gritties out there, but there's only one Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl.
Because we get down to the nitty gritty.
So, Rita, I think it was you who was asking about using Noro for the pocket shawl. Any yarn that you see up here from Noro will work in the pocket shawl. So anything from a cashmere and wool to a silk Angora and wool. This one is silk and cotton. So they're all going to lay a little differently. And I think what you've got to determine is how you want that pocket shawl to fall. And if you're looking for something more rigid or something with a little more drape to it.
Now, hold on a second. Jamie says, what is this shawl called?
Which
oh, and Andy answered, Cozy Cable is the name.
Oh, thank you. I love it how you all help each other.
And Andy says, Cozy Cable pocket shawl. Jamie says, aha, I was on the different. Lisa Valaquette, can we buy the pattern only?
Yes, I'm happy to do that. You'd have to message me because I don't just have patterns on the website. We don't sell patterns. We sell kits and yarn, but I'm happy to accommodate folks who want just the pattern.
And Andy Donahue Gruber buying it now.
Thank you, Andy. I really appreciate that. I really do.
And Jamie wants to know, what's the shawl she's wearing?
This one? This is called the Descent Cowl. This is a Descent, D-I-S-S-E-N-T cowl.
And Rita Johnson Cotterman, thank you. We'll definitely be contemplating this for the next project.
The Descent cowl, that's this one that I'm wearing right now, is available in 2 different yarn weights. It's available in this is the larger size. It's in 2 different sizes. So this is the larger size, and then you'll see a smaller one as well. And for the smaller one, we're using Patagonia by Juniper Moon Farm. So you'll see lots of color combinations with the Patagonia.
Maureen Luddy, the scent cowl was done in honor/memory of RBG.
Yes, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
The notorious RBG.
And there are so many, there are Descent sweaters out there now. I mean, there's so much that it was really nice to see her honored as they have. It really very, very nice. And so that's my little Descent cowl. And I love the way it falls. And I don't really have it on right because it kind of did its own thing when I put it on, but I do love it. So that's that one. And, you know, I find that shawls are the new jewelry today. People, rather than wearing lots of, remember, I don't know about you all, but I used to wear lots of necklaces, and now my necklaces are on my mannequins to, to kind of give them a little extra something. And I'm always wearing, now I wear more, shawls than I do, because the shawls cover up the necklaces, but they also keep me warm. So if I'm wearing it as a wrap, I'm wearing a cowl or a shawl as opposed to a necklace.
Jennifer Francis says pretty colors in Patagonia.
Yeah, Patagonia is they've really came up with some really nice new colors. And this year we've added a lot. I love the purples, and I love purple. I don't wind up knitting with it a lot, but like these two together would be just gorgeous. Really pretty. Another item that you'll find on our website, and I've got to restock my spools here, is 50 mohair shades. I always say 50 shades of mohair, which is kind of our fun way of referring to it. But 50 mohair shades. This is a great new way that they've Katya Yarns has packaged mohair, and there are a couple of different kits that we have on the website. This is just a simple scarf that's knitted, and we have a variety of color combinations on the website for this. The signature item for the yarn, though, was this great sweater. And, these kits are available as well. So this is Concept by Katya. And we've got 50, there are actually 50 shades here. And I put together, I think I did 5 different color combinations in the kits for the sweater. There's the signature colors that are here. And then I put together a couple of different ones as well.
Carolyn Noller says you have such beautiful pins to go with your shawls.
I do have beautiful pins to go with my shawls, Carolyn, and let me show some of those to you.
And Casey Harvey, I've crocheted and knitted with Patagonia. It works up great in both.
Oh, I'll bet. I don't do too much crocheting. I have someone who does crocheting for us here because I just don't have the time to do it all. But thank you, Carolyn, for reminding me. If you go on our website, you'll find our shawl pins by Jay, the artist Jay. And these are made with recycled aluminum, and they can actually be manipulated, to fit into your shawl to work for you. And I hate to bend them because somebody's going to get them their own, and put it in themselves the way they want to wear it. But these are just great. And I love the way they fit. And just the statement that they make on your piece changes it from just a shawl to a little fashion statement. As a matter of fact, Paul, if you want to walk back here for a second, I haven't had the heart to take this beautiful sweater off the mannequin from last night. This Valentina sweater, I just love this. I don't remember seeing it the first time that I did and liking it this way, but it's just so beautiful. But anyway, you can put a shawl pin on something like that as well. It doesn't have to go as a closure for something. It can just be a decorative ornament on your clothing.
Dina Justice, I've been eyeing that sweater kit for a while. You know what to do, Dina.
Listen to Paul helping Dina make a purchasing decision. That's not nice.
Hey, I'm just trying to do her justice.
Oh, no, not you two again. Let's not get started with that, you two. Okay.
Speaking of doing justice.
Look at that.
We are within 5 minutes of showtime, which means that
There you go. Are we done? We're getting close.
not until we announce a winner.
I know. So Paula was telling you all about our, well, no, I was telling you all about our sharing bucket before. So by the way, I just want to finish up on our shawl pins to let you know, if you go to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com and you put in shawl pin, you'll find a variety of the pins that we have here. And something else I do want to bring your attention to is some of the accessories that we have on our website. You know, we focus on yarns and kits and patterns, but what we really have lots of books. We have neuro books on the website, and Jody Log books, and trying to think of who else's we have out there. So many there for you to choose from. We also have some accessories, and some that I think are pretty important to our knitting. Knitter's Pride has come up with this brand new mindful collection, kind of getting us in that Zen state of knitting.
Before it gets further, I don't want to miss this one. Eurydice says, is it knitted? Is the pattern for the sweater on your site?
The pattern for this sweater is on my site.
You're talking about this sweater, right?
This is called Valentina.
Valentina.
And it is on the website.
Leslie Wells Flaherty, great show as always. Heart emoji. Beverly Reiser, 2 yarn emojis and a heart emoji. And Maureen Luddy, love both your enthusiasm and passion for the yarn and keeping the presentation interesting. Speaking of interesting.
Not
I'm sorry.
Yet. Not yet. Who is he telling me what to do on my show? Okay. One more thing I want to share with you is my favorite. I don't know where I'd be without these great pattern holders. So if this is the larger one, and I'm actually using the smaller one now for this project. But what I love about these, you see how it stands up here, and then you've got your little magnet place marker, which is really very helpful. By the way, those of you who are here from Vogue Knitting Live, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show, free shipping. And if you've ordered something while we were here and it was over $50, I will refund your shipping tonight because I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the show. So if you order after the show tonight, the code is VK as in Vogue Knitting, VK Live. Just put that in the discount code at your checkout, and you will get free shipping in the US for orders over $50. If you're outside the US, we'll give you $10 toward your shipping. So to kind of even out that shipping cost a little bit for you. But if you ordered something during the show and it was over $50, I will automatically refund the shipping for you. So thank you for that. Also, those of you who are here from Vogue Knitting Live, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show, and please be sure to fill out the survey at the end. That's really important for us and to the folks at Vogue Knitting Live. Now, sir.
Lisa Valiquette, it's because he's so anxious to pull the few names all together. Aha! And Maureen Luddy, all capitals?
Yes, but it shouldn't matter. They're all caps, no spaces. I don't believe the code is case sensitive.
Thanks. Ooh, look at that.
Well, you know, you've earned the free shipping. There's no, just because I forgot to say it in the beginning. Okay, folks. So those of you who share.
Rita Johnson Cotterman says, drum roll.
Those of you who shared tonight, your name has gone in the bucket. Thank you very much. Be sure to like Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl so that you'll know when we go live again, because we go live a lot and you never know if we're going to be pulling a name from this bucket. It doesn't have to be on the show. Okay, camera boy.
And we're trying to get to what, 3,000 likes?
We are trying to get to 3,000 fans on our page.
So share it with all of your knitting friends. Remember, sharing is caring.
And sharing yarn is caring back. Go for it. We don't have that much time left. I'm getting old. What do you got? What do you got?
I don't know.
He made big eyes at me,
Who's
like,
the lucky winner?
Like something special was happening in that box. It's still all the same names. Do, 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 do.
And the winner is
Kelly Kohlhofer.
Kelly Kohlhofer.
Kelly
Congratulations.
Kohlhofer, congratulations. And remember, the more times you share, the more times your name goes in that bucket and gives you more opportunities to win. So if you share 3 different things tonight with your friends and like our page, you will get 3 different entries into this bucket. We will see you all tomorrow night. What?
Doug Cotterman.
Well, let's tell, what does Doug have to say?
You know you have an addiction, right? Maria Brandt says it's like the hand on Adam's Family. Hey, and I've got a bald head too. Get my light bulb, please. Kelly Kohlhofer. Oh, thank you. Casey Harvey. Grats, Kelly. Leslie Wells Flaherty. Yay, Kelly. And Donna Nahajlo. Congratulations, Kelly. Party emoji.
We'll see you all tomorrow night right here. No, oh, tomorrow morning. Sorry, tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Eastern time, right here on Facebook. We love you all. Good night. Share, share, share. We love you.